guys, it's Banu here from Andro.com. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Well, wait a second. This is actually the iPhone 15 Pro Max, because if you look at the side, there is no camera control button. But this indeed is the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the all-new Desert Titanium color, and if you look at the side, you'll see the new camera control button is available as well. But side by side next to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, well, both of them look pretty similar. If you picked up the 16 Pro Max in the natural titanium color, from the outside it's very difficult to say which device is which, but both of these devices have some similarities, including a size difference, increased display size, better cameras, better battery life, and couple of other features that makes the iPhone 16 Pro Max a good buy. But is it really worth the upgrade from the 15 Pro Max, or if you own an older series iPhone, or is this the iPhone that you should pick up in 2024 if you're in the market to buy a new phone? That's what I'm going to be answering in this video. So if you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. Let's go ahead and talk about the iPhone 16 Pro Max right here in Sri Lanka, and this video is powered by Dialog. Dialog actually had an exciting launch event to unveil the iPhone 16 series to Sri Lanka, and I actually have a video on that, short video, that you can check out right here, and I'll also have a link of that down below in the description, where they went ahead and unveiled the iPhone series right here in Sri Lanka. And the best part is, it doesn't stop with the iPhone. Dialog even offers the Apple Watch One number service, allowing your watch to function independently even without your phone nearby. So you can stay connected with your iPhone or your Apple Watch regardless of where you are. So that's really awesome, and that's a service that I personally use on a day-to-day basis with my Apple Watch Ultra 2. Also, for the first time in South Asia, Dialog has introduced the quick eSIM transfer facility for iPhone, so you don't need to interact with physical SIM cards anymore. You can very easily switch between two devices in just seconds, and that's pretty awesome as well. So if you're planning to upgrade to the iPhone 16 series, or if you're planning to switch your devices, Dialog definitely has you covered with all of these state-of-the-art features like I just explained to you guys. So definitely go ahead and visit the Dialog head office or any other showroom where they might be having the iPhone 16 lineup, and check it out before you buy, because that's also an advantage you get with Dialog. You can actually use the device, check out all the models that are available, and buy what you like. Now if you're wondering how do I actually go ahead and order the device, well, you can actually visit dialog.lk. I'll have the link for that down below in the description, and go ahead and go to the devices section, select the device you want, and go ahead and place the order from there. So it's very easy. You can get it delivered to your location regardless of where you live across Sri Lanka. They ship island wide, so that's pretty awesome as well. From the grand launch to the unmatched service, Dialog is making sure that the experience on the iPhone 16 is like never before. So definitely visit Dialog and be a part of the future with them. And thanks to Dialog for sponsoring this part of the video. However, the thoughts and impressions on the device in this video are my own after using the device for some time. Let's start talking about the iPhone 16 Pro Max, starting off with the new color. So this time around, this is the newest color that we get, and this is called Desert Titanium. If you want to actually see what this color is like, so if you have ever used the iPhone 11 series, this is very similar to the gold color that we had there. So all around the device we have the matte titanium finish, and then at the back we have this Desert Titanium color that is there. It's not so rich looking, but it's a subtle color, but I personally prefer the natural titanium color that was introduced with the 15 Pro Max. But if you want the highlighting color this time around, then this is the color you have to go for. So you need to decide whether this color is going to suit your lifestyle or not, because most of my devices are silver color or titanium color, so I personally prefer this one. Another key feature on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the improved display that we have over here. So this time around we get a 6.9-inch display on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So that's 0.2 millimeters bigger than what we got on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And the important thing here is that we have smaller bezels now throughout the device, so the display just stands out just a tad bit and it just looks really immersive. But overall, you know, it's not much of a difference unless you compare the two devices side by side. It's not going to be a big difference. I don't know why anyone would say no to a display upgrade. However, quality wise, it's more or less the same display that we get this time around, so it's a pretty good display, nothing to complain about over there. But something that we can be happy about this time around with the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the improved battery life. Compared to the 15 Pro Max, this time around Apple is claiming that we'll get more battery thanks to the optimized processor that we have, and also the internals of this device have been made in a way that it will, you know, withstand longer and you will be able to get longer endurance from your iPhone. So that's something I had to decide after using this device for at least 3 to 4 months. So far from what I've seen, compared to the 15 Pro Max, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has done really well when it comes to the battery life. It's like, I would say based on my usage, it's about 1 hour extra that I get with this one. But at the same time, I've been using the 15 Pro Max for well over a year at this point. So, you know, that also has to be taken into consideration. But depending on your usage, your mileage might vary. So this time around, that's the upgrade we get when it comes to the battery life on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Talking about the processor on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, we get the A18 Pro chip this time around, and now this device is Apple Intelligence ready. So that's another key feature. But the advantage if you have iPhone 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max is that even this device supports Apple Intelligence right out of the box. If you don't believe me, let me just show you. So I have Apple Intelligence running on my device right now. So this is with the iOS 18.1 update. Unfortunately, my iPhone 16 Pro Max is still not on the 18.1 update, so we just have the regular Siri running on this device. But this device is capable of iOS 18. Right now I'm on the beta, that's why I have access to that feature of Apple Intelligence, which is going to be coming out very soon. And that brings me to one of the key things about the new iPhone is that, you know, most of the software features that Apple promised, including Apple Intelligence features, are not available at launch. So to get some of these features, we'll have to wait actually months. You know, it's going to be a long time for you to, you know, wait for a feature that has not even been released, and even Apple Intelligence is available only in beta stages. So it's not, you know, not the full experience. So if you want to, you know, get the best experience, the complete experience that Apple is promising, you'll have to actually be patient for a couple of months, because then only you'll be able to get your hands on the full Apple Intelligence experience on the new iPhone 16 lineup. But the good thing this time around is whether you pick up the iPhone 16, 16 Pro or 16 Pro Max, all three devices support Apple Intelligence, so that is pretty good. However, if you have the older generation devices, only the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max support Apple Intelligence. None of the other devices support it. So if you want to really experience Apple Intelligence, then this is the year that you should jump to the new iPhones. Talking about the camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, this time around as the main camera, we get a 48 megapixel fusion camera, and also the ultra wide angle camera actually gets an upgrade this time around. So now we get a 48 megapixel camera as the ultra wide angle camera, so that's a welcome upgrade. And we also get the 5x telephoto camera at the back of the iPhone this time around, just like we had with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So the main difference here is the upgrade to the ultra wide angle camera on the 16 Pro Max. So if you love taking breathtaking ultra wide angle pictures, then the 16 Pro Max is the device that you should consider. I really loved messing around with the camera control button, like with the capture button, now you can just open up the camera just by pressing this button. Otherwise you had to use the action button on the 15 series or older, or after you open up the device, it's very easy for you to just from the display itself, just go ahead, you can see the entire display. You have the digital controls on screen as well, but you also have this new capture button, so you can go ahead and use that for various functionalities that I will be showing you guys right now. In order to open the camera now from anywhere, even from the lock screen, you can just go ahead and press and hold on the camera control button, and the camera will load up just like this. So previously you had to use these digital buttons on screen to grab a picture. So if I want to have 5 times zoom and capture right now, I can just go ahead and capture the picture just like this. But now with the camera control button, if I just go ahead and press and hold like this, I can zoom in and out using this option just like this. So it's pretty easy to do, and you can go ahead and get the exact picture you want on frame, and just go ahead and press on this button once to capture a picture, or you can go ahead and press and hold just like this, and it will start recording a video. And when you let go, the video recording will stop. So that's a convenient feature as well. On top of that, we also get access to different profiles for your color tones and everything. So you can go ahead and have all of this. But what's new this time is that you can even go ahead and adjust it any way you want to fit your liking. So if you want to get the exact shade that you would want, you can go ahead and set the mood that you want. And not only that, you can go to various other settings over here and edit them as well, and then go ahead and capture it just like this, or you can always use the camera control button over there as well. So all these features are baked in. So now we have a much more refined camera experience with the iPhone 16 Pro Max camera, especially with the addition of the camera control button that gives you more options. But you have to be careful sometimes when you're grabbing pictures, because sometimes when you're trying to use the camera control button, now when you're using the shutter button, it's just a click like this, right? Your device doesn't shake or anything. But sometimes when you try to take a picture with the camera control button, I don't know whether you notice, sometimes the device shakes a little bit. So sometimes the picture is not exactly the way I wanted. That's something I noticed with the camera control button. And there were a couple of instances where I had accidental touches and stuff like that as well with the camera control button. So that's something for you to think about as well. But it's a nice experience to have the camera control button, and I think over time this experience will get smoothened out, and we will get more refinements coming to this. So I think it should get only better in future, but I just wanted to mention about that to you guys as well. Before you come to any verdict on the camera of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I want you guys to go through some of the pictures that I shot in the time that I used the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It has a wide variety of camera settings available, so you can play around with the picture, edit it up a lot with the latest Apple Intelligence features. You can even clean it up and do a lot of other stuff. So there's a lot to do here with the camera. There are some pro level controls on the camera that you can go ahead and use, and you can definitely put this new camera control button to good use. If you're a camera enthusiast, then this is a great camera for you to play around with. Talking about the software, right now my device is running iOS 18, but it's supposed to get the iOS 18.1 update very soon, and that will open up more possibilities like I showed you before with Apple Intelligence and couple of other things. Thanks to the increased display size, the entertainment experience is also nice now. However, you have to keep in mind, compared to the 15 Pro Max, it's not much of an upgrade, but it is something to consider if you are grabbing a new iPhone. Other than the features that I spoke about earlier, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is still IP68 dust and water resistant. We still get the USB Type-C port at the bottom over here. The MagSafe charger is now faster. So if you're a fan of using the MagSafe charger just like me, then you will get a fast experience by using that. Not only that, we still get the always on display, we still get the true tone display, the dynamic island, and all of those display options that we had in previous generations. So overall, the iPhone 16 Pro Max to me is more than one step up. It's like more of a half step kind of an upgrade, just like an S series iteration. So now what's the verdict on the iPhone 16 Pro Max? Should someone go ahead and pick it up? Well, if you're in the market for a new iPhone, well, then this is a great phone. If you have anything below the iPhone 15, including the iPhone 15, if you don't have the iPhone 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max, anything below that, then I think this is a good upgrade, because mainly you are going to get all those Apple Intelligence features only on either the 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max or the new iPhone 16 series, right? This time around, even the 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, they are basically identical, other than the size, battery size, and couple of other features that set them apart. This time around, it's more or less the same device. So if you don't really need a big screen device, you can even settle for the iPhone 16 Pro and get the similar experience, unlike last year. So you have a lot of advantages picking up the new iPhone 16 Pro Max this time around. I personally prefer the Max device, so that I have the best battery life as well as the best big display always in my pocket. This is not really the only phone that I use on a day-to-day basis, but it's always good to have the phone that lasts the longest time, so that I can make the maximum out of it. So if you are interested to pick up the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can go ahead and check it out at Dialog, Sri Lanka's #1 network, where they have the latest iPhone 16 Pro Max with the TRCSL approval, and you can also get some exclusive benefits from Dialog, including 1 terabyte of anytime data, 2 years of warranty, screen and back glass replacement for 1 year, and on top of all of these offers, Club Vision members can get a discount of up to 165,000 Sri Lankan rupees if you pick it up right here in Sri Lanka. Well guys, that's about it for my review of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Is this camera control button really worth it for you to upgrade? Are the Apple Intelligence features big enough features for you to upgrade, or is this new big display the reason for you to go ahead and upgrade to the new iPhone model? So go ahead and drop a comment, share this video with someone who might be interested in picking up the new iPhone, or just compare the differences between the old one as well. So I thought of compiling all of these into this one video that you guys can come and refer, and let me know what you guys think. Share this video with a friend, and until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out. Oh, the rain just started.